Miss tntballs here, and today I am going to talk to you about the champagne gene. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so today we are going to be talking about the champagne gene, which happens to be my favorite gene. A lot of people don't like this gene. It's one of those genes that kind of takes over in some cases. You just have to know the right pairings, or if you're kind of like me and you're just kind of starting out with it, I haven't really got to pair it to that much yet. To kind of find out, but it lets you know if, you know, say you want to pair it to, I know one example is an inchy. Beautiful, beautiful combo there. It doesn't give you that patternless gene. The inchy just brings it out. It's beautiful. You'll see an inchy champagne later on. I'll show you guys one of those. But it's just one of those genes you kind of know if you want to play around with it, if you need to keep going with the project or not from that first clutch. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, first off, I'm going to be showing you a champagne here. This is my champagne. It's a champagne 100% ghost that I bred from last season. So that was one of my holdbacks. She will be going to quite a bit of stuff this, well, what, 3 years from now, so it takes a little while sometimes, guys. But anyway, as you can see, champagne is a beautiful gene. It has those golden brown tones. You can get a lot of ringers with the champagne gene. That's what I like about it. So next up we have a champagne pastel. Now when you put the pastel in with the champagne, it just makes it's a totally different snake. You still keep your yellows and golds and stuff, but it's patternless. It's like, as you can see from the picture, it looks like speckles. You know what I mean? It reminds me of like a dusting, like fairy dust. You know what I mean? I love it though. It's like a dirty look. Next up, guys, we have a cinnamon champagne. Now, this is why I like the champagne gene. As you can see from the picture, it looks like a pied. A lot of people get it mixed up with a pied. It's not. It's just the way the champagne gene is. When mixed with cinnamon, it produces that pattern. It makes it look like a pied. It's not. It's because champagne produces a lot of ringers and stuff. Cinnamon paired with it, that's exactly what you get. I love it. It looks like a pied, but it's not a pied. You don't have to pay the prices for a pied. But it's beautiful. I love it. Next up, let's see, guys. We have a champagne yellow belly. Now, like I said, when you pair different genes to the champagne, you're going to get different things. A lot of them can be patternless. There's a lot of things, people just don't like the champagne gene. Some people, I just really do. So next up, we have a black pastel champagne. That too, guys, it's just like a golden dust. It's no pattern, just like, it looks like gold. It's bronze, like a bronze color. It's beautiful. Now, black pastel champagne. Okay, we have that here right now. I showed you what a champagne yellow belly looks like. Okay, now we have a black pastel champagne yellow belly. Check this out, guys. Is that not cool? Check out the whites coming up the sides of that snake. I'm telling you, it took out, now it kept the yellows. That champagne yellow belly, the champagne yellow belly is beautiful. It keeps some of the pattern down the dorsal stripe, but those yellows are just amazing. Now, in this snake, it kept the yellows, and it's got those high whites coming out, but the pattern on this one is beautiful. But it took out that bronze color that the black pastel brought. You know what I mean? So you guys, when you pair it to different stuff, it varies on what you're going to get. That's why I love the champagne gene. So next up, guys, we have a mimosa, which is a champagne ghost. I love the mimosas. One, it makes me think of a drink, even though I don't drink. That's just what it reminds me of. But it's beautiful. It's got like this like neon, orangish purple tone to it, like a hue. I love it. It's beautiful, guys. It really is. Next up, we have a banana champagne paradox. Guys, this snake is amazing. Whoever produced it is amazing. Paradox just happens. It's just one of those things you can't breed it. It happens. This banana champagne happened to be a paradox. I believe a lot of the champagnes where they produce ringers and circles and such, I don't know if this is true, but I think they have more of a chance of producing a paradox, I guess, because the patterns that they have anyway, it's just in their gene. But it did not take away from the pattern on this banana. This champagne didn't. I think it looks beautiful together. That's just my opinion. I love it though. Okay, so next, guys, we have a Champagne Cinnamon GHI. Now, this one kind of looks like the Black Pastel Champagne. It's got the golds and the browns. It's a little bit different. And once again, throughout all these, you guys see those little ringers and high whites coming up on the snake. Next, we have a Champagne Cinnamon Mojave. Okay, so the first one was Champagne Cinnamon GHI. This one is a Champagne Cinnamon Mojave. Now, with the cinnamon in there, once again, it produces that pied look. I just think it's really cool. And you can tell the difference between these two snakes. They're different, but they're alike. Here we have a GHI Mojave Champagne. Now, when you take out that cinnamon, guys, you bring the pattern back. Now, the cinnamon gene does the same thing that the champagne kind of does. It gives it, it has that kind of dirty look, but champagne and cinnamon together, it's patternless. It just takes out the pattern, it just makes everything kind of dark and dirty looking, where, as you can see here, once you take out that cinnamon, you bring back some of that pattern, guys. Next up, guys, we have a Champagne Pewter. This is exactly one other reason why I love the champagne gene, guys. It looks like a Dalmatian. It's beautiful. It's white with all the little speckles. I love it. I love the pewter gene too, though. The pewter gene does the same thing. The patterns are kind of broken up a lot, and you don't know what you're going to get. You know what I mean? They just look different. So I really like that. Next up, guys, we have an Orange Dream Inchy Champagne. This snake is just beautiful. It reminds me of a puzzle. It honestly does. It's beautiful. It reminds me of a puzzle. Just its alien heads are beautiful. It's the last snake that I have to show you guys. I didn't know this existed. It's called a cheesecake, which, by the way, I love cheesecake. It is a super pastel champagne lesser ghost. Yes. I'd never heard of cheesecake. So, this is a cheesecake. Which is actually, it is patternless. It's more white, has some yellows, but when you super pastel champagne lesser ghost, that's what you get right there, guys, when you pair all that. So, you know, champagne gene, there's a lot of genes I just showed you guys. You can do with it. I mean, it is a codom. It does produce a lot of gold hues, browns, bronze, ringers. But it is a beautiful snake, guys. I really, really love the champagne gene. I really do. I plan on experimenting more with it. You know, and a little fact that I read too, guys. I don't know how true this is, but I read that the champagne gene used to be called the Puma until the yellow belly spark took that name. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I read. I thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I learned a little bit more about champagne. You guys can stay tuned and see what happens, see what I produce on my own. So, I mean, my husband will help me some, you know. But anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned something. And, you know, got to see some pretty cool snakes, which I want to give a shout out to everybody that produced those snakes. I got the pictures off of Morph Market so that I could show everybody just different types of genes. So, congrats to whoever made those snakes. Thank you. So, guys, always remember to share the love. # positivity. We need it in the world right now, guys. There's too much going on for all this hate. I try to tell my kids this every day. Paisley's only 6 months, but I still tell her in the car every day. When we're riding together, I talk to her in the car instead of listening to music, and I try to tell her that the world can be cruel, and it's not about like a dog-eat-dog world. You need kindness in the world. It's, you know, I mean, 2 wrongs don't make a right. You need to be kind to people. You know, you need to be kind. It goes a long way. That's kind of how I was raised. That's how I've been my whole life. And I tell my son that all the time. He's 10 years old and he knows that. So, anyway, guys, I better go. So, remember to share the love. #positivity, guys. We'll see you later.